What's going on, guys? Today is going to be an unboxing and overview video of the newer Nitecore EC23. First, we're just going to go over the actual box and the way that it's packaged. I find that certain things are actually a little unique even in the packaging here. As you can see, it is the EC23. On the side, you have what most light manufacturers put just a few of the Ansi Specs on the side there, maximum output, beam distance, things like that. On the other side, just a little bit of marketing. And then oddly on the back here, you don't have the full chart of Ansi Specs with run times, which I'm used to seeing, and I think probably most people are used to seeing. So on the top, it just says Nitecore, and it shows you've got that 5-year, I guess, promise or warranty that they have. And then the bottom is just a barcode. So we'll just go ahead and dive right into it here. Again, this is the EC23 by Nitecore. Now, I will tell you guys that I have had this light out of the box. I haven't opened up everything yet, but being that it had such a unique user interface, I kind of wanted to somewhat know how to use the light before, obviously, making this video. But I am going to have the manual out while I do this because the manual actually is very descriptive on this, and I want to make sure I'm showing you guys the right thing. So, right. So in the box, you've got the manual. All right, I'm going to set that here. In fact, it has so many different languages on it, I'm going to make sure I already have the English open so that I'm not misleading you guys. The box is empty. I'm going to set that here, put the manual over here on this side. You've got a lanyard, which, or I'm sorry, a holster, which we'd come to expect from most of the major flashlight manufacturers now. It's got a little plastic clip, and it's got a Velcro loop and a pass-through for a belt. You've got in the clear baggie, you have 2 spare O-rings and a Nitecore lanyard. If you have had Nitecore lights before, it's just the black lanyard with the yellow Nitecore emblem. Not an emblem, it's actually spelled out Nitecore on there. Then you have this here, I guess it looks like a warranty card or for warranty registration by Nitecore. So that's pretty cool. I never use those, ever. No matter how good they are, never once in my life have I used the warranty thing. So, and then you've got the light itself. And here it is. Instantly you'll notice, guys, this light is extremely light out of the box, and that's because, unlike a lot of the newer manufacturers and a lot of Nitecore's other products as well, the EC23 does not come with a cell. So we are going to put a cell in it. And keep in mind too, guys, they put the little salt thing in where the cell's supposed to go. So I'm just going to put in a little Eagle Tack 18650 in there. Goes positive side down, negative side up. Like in most lights, except that M2R. If y'all have seen the Olight M2R Warrior video, I have never in my life, and perhaps I'm the only one, seen a light that actually has the battery in reverse. So on the M2R Warrior, you actually put the cell in positive terminal side up facing the tail cap, which really threw me off. Real quick here, I want to see if... Okay. We're going to zoom in on the mode button first, just to show you guys that when you put in, the manual says when you put in a new battery and then you twist the cap on, the indicator will flash blue, just designating how much voltage the light actually has. So hopefully y'all saw that flash. It also will flash in several different series depending on how much battery life you have left. Just throwing that out there. That's where your indicator will be. On the EC23, every single function on this light is controlled solely by the side switch. Okay, guys, that's what makes the user interface very unique, at least for somebody like me. I'm definitely not used to this. There is no tail cap switch on this light. Everything is controlled by the side switch. So going into it here, although it doesn't have the Ansi Specs on the back of the box, just to show you guys in the manual, it does have what you're used to seeing with the Ansi Specs, the run times and everything. And I'm going to verbally go out and say these simply because y'all can't see them on the back of the box like normal. So to turn the light on and off, you just tap the side switch once. Just a quick tap. I don't know if y'all can see that beam or not, but this light does have a moonlight mode, which is definitely cool. That moonlight mode is 1 lumen and it lasts for 300 hours. Then in order to turn it off, quick press again. Now the light is off. If you want to immediately access moonlight mode, you just click and hold until moonlight mode comes on. And then to turn off, it's not a click and hold, it is a quick press again, okay? And if you want to immediately get to turbo mode, it says you hold it from the off position, you click and hold the switch for about 1.5 seconds. It'll go to moonlight and then to instant bright, okay? Now that is a constant on. So my finger is off the button, I'm going to tap again, turn the light off. If I quick tap the light back on again, it is not mode memory if you went for the quick access to turbo. Otherwise, the light does have mode memory. So it puts me back into whatever mode was memorized on the light, which in this case is moonlight mode. I'm going to press it once quickly and turn the light off. In order to go through the different lighting methods, it says within 3 seconds after the EC23 is switched on, press and hold the switch to cycle through brightness levels of ultra low, low, medium, high, and turbo. Now I will tell you guys this, I've been playing with this light for a few days now, and in my experience, and again it might just be user error from my side, but it absolutely certainly does have the mode memory. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you now what the different outputs are and their stages and what the run times are before I transition through, because I haven't once been able to successfully cycle through the modes and then recycle through the modes without turning the light off. So every time I wanted to enter back into the cycle modes, I'd have to turn the light off and then within 3 seconds click and hold the switch so that it would actually cycle through the other modes again. So just to go through it quickly, it's got a series of different modes. It's got a total of 5 different outputs. The lowest is ultra low, which is a single lumen for 300 hours. Stage 2 is 55 lumens for 20 hours. Stage 3, 300 lumens for 4 hours and 15 minutes. Stage 4, 980 lumens for 1 hour and 15 minutes. And then you have your turbo mode, which is 1800 lumens for 30 minutes. Keep in mind, guys, that it says that these specs were given to this light using a 3.6 volt, 3100 milliamp 18650 cell, at least from what I'm reading here, okay? That is an IMR. Those are the specs for the IMR. So the run times and the brightness will certainly be different depending on the cell that you use. Excuse me, that's important, keep that in mind. So we know now what the outputs are. It's saying in order to access the outputs, all we do is we turn the light on. Within 3 seconds after the light is turned on, press and hold. So it's on, I've just clicked the button, and now it's cycling through the modes. I'm still holding it, just so y'all can see it through a couple times, and then we'll do it a third time. It's 155, 300, 980, and 1800 lumens. And I'm going to turn it off. I'm trying to see, guys, if there's a strobe. It does say it has a strobe mode as well. Press the button 3 times for quick succession in any state to enter strobe mode. There you go. It's the first time I've activated it, guys, so I guess the user interface works pretty well to get into strobe. You just tap the side button 3 times. It says from any mode. That was from off. Let's go ahead and turn on the light in moonlight, and we'll tap it 3 times and see if we can still access it. Cool. And then once more, light on, moonlight mode. Oops, I did it 4 times. There we go. And just so you guys can see, the light does have mode memory. I'm going to turn it on, cycle up to the low mode, which is 55, not the ultra low, cut it off, press it 1 more time. We're back in the ultra low at 55 lumens. See if there's any other modes here. According to the user manual, that is absolutely all the modes that it comes with. So hopefully this was useful to you guys who are considering this light. It is a side switch only activated user interface. That is all the modes it has. It does have strobe. I just figured that out myself. And a huge selling point of this light is going to be the fact that the 1800 lumens is what's really advertised for this light. Just keep in mind that if you really want to get the maximum output, you have to be very mindful of the cell that you're running, and it does not come factory with a cell. So you're going to notice that the cost of this light is almost half the price of other lights in its same output range. A lot of those other lights come with $20 and $30 cells from the factory. Keep that in mind. So that is a quick unboxing and overview of this light. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay safe. God bless.